Hello everyone, it's me, Vintage Gaudi. Welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. And welcome to a thrift store haul. These are all the stuff that I have found during my road trip through Switzerland together with Lau from Lau Sky Painter. We have visited so many thrift stores. In Switzerland they're called Brocki or Brockenhaus is actually the Swiss German word for them. So Brocki is just a short version of it. We have been on a lot of them. So whenever we went with the car next to a thrift store, we stopped there, went inside, had a check if there's something we want or not. Then we went to the next one. So it was really a tough road trip. Well, tough, it was not tough, but it was amazing. But we had a lot of these secondhand thrift store stops planned during the drive from one place to the other place. Now I have a lot of stuff here that I have found at these thrift stores, so-called Brockies. But I have also some stuff that I have found the day before Lau arrived. So I went the day before Lau arrived, also at a thrift store. Usually my intention was to bring there some jackets. So I had decluttered all my wardrobe with jackets that I don't wear anymore, jackets that I don't need anymore. And I was bringing them to the thrift store, the one that is nearby where I'm living. So it was not a long drive. But also what I do like to combine is putting or giving them my stuff, but also doing a round in the thrift store. So I was also checking the thrift store, and I had luck. So I have found amazing stuff there while checking the thrift store, because I intentionally was there to bring and donate my stuff that I don't need. So I will start first with the things that I found before Lau was here in Switzerland. This was actually 2 Barbie dolls and 2 My Little Ponies. Let me just start with the Barbie dolls. This Barbie doll here, I immediately recognize her. She is the Strolling Fun Barbie from, I guess, 1996 or something like that, 95, 96. She has broken neck. Still the peg is in here, so it could be okay to repair her. So of course here this is broken. I cannot repair this properly. But I was originally not interested in this doll. I have her. My Strolling Fun Barbie has actually cut hair. So I was first thinking maybe I remove her head, place this head on my doll so it has an intact neck. But my doll with the cut hair is actually also super fragile here on the neck. So I have seen there some scratches, and there was like the risk to break that neck too is too high. So I will keep my doll with the short hair and let go her with the longer hair and the broken neck. But the reason why I bought her is actually because of this dress here. She was wearing this dress actually, and I immediately recognized the dress as well, because this dress goes actually to my Sweetheart Skipper doll. I have found Sweetheart Skipper a few flea markets ago. That was in the same flea market footage that I uploaded where I was at the airport flea market. So that day I went to 4 flea markets actually. And on the last flea market I found Skipper, I found other dolls and a lot of fashions. But unfortunately I left her complete outfit. So I left her top, I left her skirt and so on. And then it was just a huge surprise that in the thrift store Barbie was just wearing her skirt. So that means my Sweetheart Skipper, so this is the Sweetheart Skipper that I found earlier, has now her original at least her original dress. So I'm missing her top that is actually a bodysuit, and with that bodysuit it has also this snap. So you can attach the skirt to the bodysuit, and you can do like different styles of it and so on and so on. That was just a huge surprise for me that this Barbie, the Strolling Fun Barbie, was wearing Skipper's original outfit that I'm missing. So now I'm just missing the top of it. And that's really great. So at least I got the skirt back. So for that I was regretting that I did not pick up her dress at that flea market earlier. So I simply could not recognize it. I was like, I don't know where it belongs, but yeah, I could not recognize it, so I left it. Now I have, thanks to Strolling Fun Barbie, her dress back, simply missing the top. As I mentioned, I will not keep the Strolling Fun Barbie. I will maybe donate or trade her with someone else or selling her then online, because I already have one. But there was a second doll that caught immediately my eye, and it is this doll here. If you are following my YouTube channel, you know that I'm like a Kira fan. So Kira is for me all the black-haired dolls with a little tan, with a brown skin. That is for me Kira. I'm not talking about the face mold, I'm talking about the hair, black hair. And darker tan is for me like a Kira doll, even though it's maybe not her face mold. But I immediately recognize her that I don't have her in my collection. So she was also a pick that I have made, and it turns out that she's actually Dolls of the World. And I'm also now into collecting Dolls of the World. I have from Lau received like 4 Dolls of the World, or for my collection. I already had 4 dolls, so this is number 9 doll of the world for my collection, and she is Chinese Barbie, obviously. And also obviously without her original outfit, without anything, she came naked. But it is amazing. It is amazing to have another Dolls of the World for my display. So I arrange all the Dolls of the World. They're sitting next to each other on a certain display. So that's my Dolls of the World display. But it is, I'm really happy that I got her. She's obviously also missing her earrings on both sides. Also her ring is missing, and she has the bent elbow or the bent arms. Normally some of the Dolls of the World came with the straight arms, like more the budget doll type, but she has the bent arms, so that's also really interesting. And she was in an how can I say, in a huge mess condition. Her hair was so frizzy, so like really a bird's nest. I washed her, I cleaned her, I boiled washed her, and blah blah and so on. So her hair is smooth again, but her bangs, you can see, maybe you can see it here better, this is one frizzy amount of hair. So I unfortunately could not recreate her bangs again, so this will be like the frizzy fuzzy hair bangs, but at least the hair itself is now shiny, still dry, still not really smooth, but better than before. So I'm really happy that I now have Dolls of the World Chinese in my collection. That's so cool. Then, and you can see here, there's all hair from the Chinese doll lying around, so she also loses a lot of hair because of the condition of it. But I do also have found some ponies. Unfortunately, not original G1 ponies, but reproductions, and that's still also super cool. I'm glad to find at least something pony related at thrift stores and so on. So these are actually reproductions. I guess they're called rainbow ponies, or no, twinkle eye ponies. Rainbow ponies or twinkle eye ponies. Twinkle eye makes sense because of the eyes itself. They are like crystals. So these ponies came with crystals. Also the G1 ponies, so the original ones from the 80s, had these crystals in the eyes. It might look super creepy. For me it was also like, oh, they are super creepy. But on the other hand, they're also kind of cute. I love their colorful hair. I also washed them, but they have still spots on that are not removable yet for me. And also what I noticed, her the head from this one here is super discolored. So you can see here I don't know what they made with this pony, but it is super discolored. Also the purple one has a slightly different color, but not so extreme like this one here in blue. Now, who are they? This pony here is actually the Sweet Stuff, so that's the name of it, Sweet Stuff, and as I mentioned, the reproduction. Reproduction, why? Well, you can see it on the hoofs. It has the like a printed on number, and whenever they have printed on numbers, they are newer. Otherwise, it would be like not printed, it would be scratched in the hoofs. And it says over here, I don't know if you can see, 2021 Hasbro. So that means, yeah, reproduction, made in China, Basic Fun Toys, or Basic Fun Inc. is the company that they made, and over here it says My Little Pony. So if it would have been the original G1 sweet stuff from the 80s, then it would obviously stay here 80s and not 2021. So that, if that makes sense for you. That means I got the 2021 reproduction ponies, but that's okay. That's totally cool. At least I got some ponies, and that's fine. Oh, the cutie mark, I forgot to mention. This is the cutie mark from Sweet Stuff's Sweet Stuff pony, like purple and pink. I don't actually know what this should indicate or should be, but that's it. We have super soft hair. It came with this bow in her hair. I don't know if it's the original bow, but I guess it must be, or it looks quite similar to the original one it is wearing. The hair color scheme, so cool. We got here purple, we have pink, we have rose color and white, and that's the same color scheme also for the tail hair. And as I mentioned, the crystals in the eyes, that makes them twinkle eye ponies. The pose that this pony is actually on is called gingerbread pose. So this is the gingerbread pose as far as I figured out. So this is really cool. I have G1 My Little Pony reproductions. This one came on the same line, was also the thrift store find, so they were next to each other there. This one is called Skyrocket. This makes sense because we got here the Skyrocker as a cutie mark on both sides. Cutie mark still really good intact, so really amazing. Twinkle Eye Pony as well. It has a pink diamond in the eyes. Really cute. Same pose, also this gingerbread pose with one angled leg and the other one in the other direction. And here we have one straight leg and one angled. So the legs on the back are in the same angle. So this is called the gingerbread pose, as far as I have figured out. In case I'm wrong, please write me in the comment section the correct pose. But as far as I figured out, it is called gingerbread pose. Also reproduction from a G1 My Little Pony Skyrocket, of course. Hair color wise, amazing. We got here neon pink. So on camera it looks more like red, but it is neon pink hair. We have yellow, we have white, and we have rose colored hair as well, and also the same thing in the tail. With these ponies I cleaned them because they were a little bit frizzy and dirty. Here I have noticed that the hair is coming off, so here's a strange hair piece that is longer than it should be, so it's not really stable anymore. And also here we can see we have a printed down number from this pony. We have also here, it says 2021 Hasbro, and the Basic Fun Inc. or company Basic Fun are the ones that released these reproductions in 2021. So that means I have two reproductions from original G1 My Little Ponies. And I have everywhere hair from my Kira Chinese doll. Now, we are coming to the thrift store finds that I have actually made together with Lau while we were on our road trip. One of the, this one here, I just placed everything in here. So it's not only toys, it is also books and jackets and clothing. So I placed all together in this video. On one thrift store, it was in the mountains, so in the actually, beginning chronological from the things that I remember. We are coming here to the bedding and this yellow piece here. This was the, I guess, first thrift store or one of the very first thrift stores we went that I actually also bought something. This is in the Engadine, or part of the Switzerland, where we speak actually really old language. We are speaking in that part of Switzerland Roman Latin language, like the Romans from the gladiators, Caesar and so on. So some similar language you speak there in this part of Switzerland. I grew up in this part of Switzerland. I can speak Roman as well. And there is a thrift store, an older thrift store, that I have found some really cool stuff. Actually, I found a bedding from Hello Kitty. I don't know how old it is. I'm guessing it's not really old, but it could be maybe. So we got here definitely Hello Kitty, some of her friends as well, and then a giant pillow that belongs to it. I picked this up, this Hello Kitty bedding, because I want to convert it. So maybe now you're in the comments, oh no, you should not cut it or something or whatever. But older beddings I love because this is cotton fabric. It's good cotton fabric quality. And because the symbols are quite small, I could really cut this bedding for like an amazing jacket, for a cute outfit. And that's probably something that I will do with this Hello Kitty bedding. But I wanted to show you, of course, what I found. It is pink bedding, totally my color scheme. We have Hello Kitty on it. I'm not just the biggest fan of Hello Kitty, but I love, so everyone remembers Hello Kitty, I guess. So even if it's from your childhood or nowadays, they are also doing still stuff with Hello Kitty and so on. So that's the reason why I picked up this pink blanket, this pink bedding with the pillow together. But in the same thrift store, I found this one here. This is something typical 90s. I remember not having, I did not had anything like this. This is a pacifer. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, pacifer. We are calling this in Swiss German Nuki, or Schnuller is the German word. But this thing were a huge thing in the 90s. I remember some of my friends having them like as necklaces, or it came also as a ring version, so you could wear it as a ring as well. Maybe it was once a ring for little kids' hand and so on. So this was a huge thing. I never had one. I always wished to have one of it, but I have to wait a few decades and now I have one. It is yellow, no, it is more green, neon green. On camera it looks really faded, but in real it is a bright neon color scheme. And it has these like bubbles in it, and that's something that I loved from that toys back then, that it had these bubbles in it. It was really cool. These two pieces I picked up at the first thrift store that I actually bought something. So on our road trip, then we went, where we went? We went to another part of that Roman-speaking era in Switzerland. There I have found this book. I'm also a little bit into books. I'm more also into natural cosmetics and so on. So I have a little balcony garden. From there I'm picking like some flowers and doing my own cosmetics like creams and so on. And I have found actually this book here, Yves Rocher. Yves Rocher is the founder from a cosmetic line, a huge, more expensive cosmetic line, well known in Switzerland. I don't know if it's known out of our country, so if it's an international brand, I guess so, but at least in Switzerland Yves Rocher is a name for cosmetics. And I did not know, but Yves Rocher made a book. It says 100 plants, 1000 possibilities, how you could use these plants and so on. This is actually a book from the 80s. That makes it more fascinating because what was it back then in the 80s with cosmetics? So it says here 82. It's the German version. So it came usually in France, I think, 1976. So maybe Yves Rocher was also a French name, but here in Switzerland it is a huge name. So it could be a French brand, but Switzerland is also near the French border. That makes sense that we have also Yves Rocher as cosmetics. And I did not know that he made this book, or maybe someone made this book with collaboration with him. And then it has some like introductions and so on, but also what I love on these older books, it has some paintings of the flowers. So this is, this for example is Römische Kamille, so it's a camille flower. And then here it is like painted how it looks, so you can go in the nature and then like identify this flower. And then it has like a short thing how it's placed together, this flower. So what are which vitamins are there, which things are known for this flower. Now it's especially for this camel flower. Then it is shown how you can use it for inside. So innerliche Anwendung means how you can use it as inside. You can drink it. You can do also wine. That's cool. Or you can also use it for outside for your skin and so on. So camel is a good plant for calming skin that is a little bit rough or something. So really amazing. And I love to look at this older, look at it. This is so cool. This is something that I really love about these older 80s books. This is a Malve. I don't know what's the English word of it, but colorful picture and more pictures, and so you can learn a little bit about plants and so on. And this is actually so cute. When I was at the cashier, I want to pay it, I was like, yeah, I've got this book, really interested in it, and because this all the stuff there has no tag on it, so there was no price on it. I was like, yeah, I found this book, Yves Rocher, 100 Plants, 1000 Possibilities, and they gave me this book for free. I was like, no, really? You give me this for free? And then, yeah, she said, they have so many books. They're happy if someone is picking up those books, so they are giving them for free. So I got this beautiful book. It's a really thick book for free, and that's amazing. That definitely helps me to grow my knowledge in plants and doing my own little cosmetics and some food. So some of these plants you can obviously also eat, not all. So be careful, but some of these plants you can do like a pesto sauce, or you can do like whatever you want with it, salad, for example, and so on. So that's also something that I'm out of YouTube interested in, natural cosmetics and natural food and so on. Now we are going forward enough from natural plants and blah blah. So we are going to another thrift store. That there I have found these stickers. So I have found these unicorn stickers. I really like them. They are so cute, but I could not find out from what year they are. But I must guess from the artwork they use, from everything it is here, also from this like older letterings and so on. I would guess this must be something definitely from the 90s, if not 80s, but I'm sure from the 90s. And this is also an interesting thing, because this sticker was in USA and Canadian. USA dollars 179 and Canadian dollars 219. And actually, what does these stickers do here in Switzerland? We are very far away from Canada and USA. So, and it is still new, sealed. So this is completely sealed. It should have 4 sheets here. And a little stickers book that you can coloring in and put the stickers on this card. Yeah, this is where it came, usually from Ohio, Cleveland, so on. But amazing! It is really amazing. I don't know which unicorn this should relate to, but it is such an amazing artwork. So I had to buy it. It definitely remembers me of 90s artwork. Now let's go forward. We are almost at the end, but we have still a lot of stuff going through. These 3 pieces, a cassette, puzzle, and this jacket, I have found actually at the same thrift store, also on our road trip through Switzerland. This cassette here is actually from Oliver and Company. Oliver and Company is such a cute Disney movie, animated Disney movie from the 90s. And they have one of the greatest songs in there. The song is sang by Billy Joel. You probably know Billy Joel was really a huge number, a huge singer in back then in time. And I love also other songs from Billy Joel. So he sang Oliver and Company. The song was "Should I Worry," and this is one of my at this moment one of my really amazing favorite songs that I listen also in the radio on my car and so on. So why should I worry? Why should I care? So this is really an amazing song. And Lau found actually this cassette, and she saw, oh, Oliver and Company. Look, this is for you. if you're interested and you say, oh my goodness, I need to have this as a cassette and I can't wait to listen to that part when this song comes. I hope this song will be on this cassette as well. Then there was also a gummy bear puzzle. It has 2,000, no, luckily not 2,000, but 200 pieces. That is quite a lot. I don't know if it's complete. It has quite a lot of things in here, but in these thrift stores you never know if it's complete or not, so I have to place it together and find out if it's complete or if it's missing something. I hope not, but you never know. What I could not find out really is what year it is. So sometimes on these puzzles it says a year, but sometimes also not. Gummy bear is also something really from my childhood. I love to watch the series, the Gummy Bear series. The intro as well is really one of my not favorite, but one of an iconic intros with the gummy bears. Bears, obviously. So I love to watch this series as well. And now I have a little puzzle that I will place together and hopefully, fingers crossed, that it is actually complete. This is also, of course, an Disney movie, Disney series. But it must be old. It must definitely be from the 90s. The artwork and so on, it says 90s. Also, this Schmidt puzzle, this logo, they don't have it anymore like this colorful. So they have changed, or I don't know if the company still exists, but this logo is actually really an old logo. Now, gummy bear puzzle, how amazing is that? Let's go forward with also something that I have bought there at this thrift store. It is this jacket. This jacket is actually so typical 90s. You have this like, yeah, shiny material above it. You have like velvet or fleece, we're calling fleece underneath. It has buttons. It has this like no zipper in front. So you have really to wear it, to go into this jacket like a pullover. Here it says below zero. I guess I have definitely heard this from this brand. I guess this must be a brand. Huge pockets, so cool. This was just there and was like, oh, I always wanted to have a jacket from the 90s. I always wanted it. I love this. I love them. They are for me, they are really oversized, fluffy, warm, everything. The only thing that happened when I got back, here the zipper, there was attached a little piece so you can zip the zipper better, but unfortunately they all broke off. So also on the pockets this piece broke off, but I will come up with a new idea how I can do a little attachment to it. Then it is like a real zipper again. So this jacket came home with me. I will wear it definitely as a jacket, also to go for work and so on. Something that I'm really picky usually about is this yarn is 100% polyester. You can wash it with 40 degrees. But normally for my day-to-day clothes, I'm really picky on picking up natural materials. I'm most likely picking up cotton, something wool, linen, and so on. So these materials, because my skin has problems with like synthetic materials. Polyester is 100% synthetic material, acrylic as well. So that's because I have problems. My skin reacts with those materials. Then I got really sweaty and so on. So especially in the summer times, then I sweat a lot. It stinks, yeah, I'm honest. It stinks then also as well, and that's why I changed all my clothing into natural materials like cotton, linen, and all of those fibers that are out there. But I picked it up even though I know it is 100% polyester, because I will use it as a jacket. That means underneath of it I will wear a pullover at least or something like that. So then my skin will not have directly contact with it and getting irritations and so on. So that's totally fine. That's okay. I have also other jackets with artificial fibers. So that's not a problem. It's not that when I do this, then it immediately reacts. It's with the time when you're sweating and so on, then it reacts. So that's the reason why I picked it up, even though it's 100 polyester, but it's amazing jacket, and I will wear this definitely in the winter as a kind of a autumn winter jacket. So in the in between season when it's not too cold but too warm to wear my winter jacket, so on and so on. So it's an in-between jacket, definitely, and I love it. I love these 90s jackets. Ah, it's so cool. And finally I have one for my jacket collection. Oh, that's just a great idea. I declutter my jackets that I did not wear. Now I have a new jacket that has space in my jacket wardrobe. Now we are coming to the latest find that I have made at a thrift store. It is actually also a bedding. It was the very last thrift store me and Lau went on our road trip. And there was, you read it, a Barbie bedding. There was a Barbie bedding. I could not recognize immediately because it was like this. It was like this, packed in a bundle. So like you do like a bundle of it, so like a present box, but it had a cord around it so nothing will fall over. And it was like this, and in the shelf, and I could only see a little bit of the face, so half of the face. It was first like, Polly Pocket or Barbie, Polly Pocket or Barbie, Polly Pocket or Barbie, who is it, who is it? Then I went to it, had a quick look, and I immediately recognized, must be Barbie. It must be Barbie. Then when I checked a little bit more, then of course it gives me here the provement that it is a Barbie bedding. This one, of course, is one bedding that I will not cut or doing anything. I will use this as my personal bedding as well, because it has a huge picture of Barbie. So I cannot show it on the camera. It is so huge, but imagine this pillow Barbie image here, this one here in gigantic size. So this Barbie here is actually also a Barbie doll that I found at the 24 hours flea market, 25 hours flea market. That video will be online in a few weeks. So you will find there the Barbie, but I have found at the thrift store actually the bedding from that Barbie. I just quickly took my Barbie doll that I found at the thrift store, just to compare. It is the Twinkle Lights Barbie from 1993 that is here on the bedding, and I have found her at that flea market. The video will be online in a few weeks. Then you will see definitely her with original outfit, but I have the bedding now that goes to her. So you can see the iconic earrings, the necklace, here the light up fibers and so on. How cool is that? This whole bedding with the pillow was around about 8 Swiss francs, and it's amazing. It was the last find that I made there. It was the last like end of our road trip day. Oh my goodness, I could not believe to find there this Barbie bedding from, I guess it must be also around about mid-90s. The doll came out in 93, so I guess 94 they made the beddings and so on. But look at this beautiful artwork. This is so cool. Also something 100% cotton that I definitely like, also for my sleepwear and so on. So, this is amazing. And the color scheme. We got this blue, we got pink, purple, stars over here. Oh my goodness, this is an iconic bedding. I love it. I really am so happy that I found it there. Wow, wow, this was a good ending of our road trip together with Lau and me that we have made here in Switzerland, and everything just was perfect. So I have made a lot of amazing finds. Which was your favorite finds? Write me down in the comment section down below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please go and check out more of the videos on my YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button, and we will see us in the next video with Vintage Gaudi. Bye!